Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Succulent Frenzy here, and today I'm just gonna show you guys what do I do in my succulent garden daily. What do I look for and stuff like that. So today's one is I'm gonna clear these weeds. Now if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My channel is all about how to grow and care for succulents and also some houseplants, because I'm starting to get into that. And if you're the regulars, you may know me. Welcome back. So without further ado, let's just get started. Alrighty, so you could see this pot, this lovely pot of succulents with these kalanchoes. We got some sedums, we got some more sedums here, a cotyledon, and 3 gorgeous Palladia echeverias. And a couple more aloes here. These are some aloes. I will put the names down if I could find it again. I kind of forgot the name for this, but they are gorgeous. They grew all of this together. And all of them I actually propagated from the mother plant. And all of these babies as well. 1, 2, 3, all of them. They're all from the mother plants that I saved and propagated from leaf and cuttings and etc. So as you can see, there is a lot of these milkweeds. I think that they call it milkweeds. I do not know the name of the weeds, but they are annoying. They just give a whole pot just covered up. As you can see inside, all of this is just covered. And notice how it's only on one side, because they don't grow weeds in this corner here. I'm not sure if the camera's focusing, but they just don't grow into these thick bushes. They rather grow on these empty open up spaces. So what I'm going to do is, you just need a simple tool and you just need a tweezer. If you have those that is having the curved tip ones, I'm not sure the name of it. I'll put the picture and also the name of that specific kind of tweezers. That's even better because it can really grip on the roots and take it out. Now for taking out weeds, you gotta be careful because you do not want to leave the roots in there. You want to make sure and ensure the entire plantlet or the entire weed just comes out with the roots. Now this is how it looks like with the roots and the plant. So I will just put these on the ground and let them dry up and die. But yeah, if you are going to remove this, you do not want to just remove just the leaf, because the roots are still in there. They can really grow back without the leaves and it's very annoying. So you got to ensure it to fully come out from the pot. So I'm just gonna go and find the base, because these weeds, they grow like carpet and they actually grow from a single seedling. See, notice how this entire thing is actually covering this whole patch, and it's just from one little seedling here. So these weeds are annoying, and if you didn't keep this at bay and grow them at bay, I mean clear them out at bay, in fact, they will go crazy on you. They will cover up your entire pot of stuff. So look at that, disgusting. Now the reason why I want to pull these weeds out is also because I want to have the nutrients specifically for the succulent babies itself. You do not want it to compete with the succulents. You do not want it to take away the nutrients for the succulents. Even though succulents can live without nutrients for I don't know when, they could literally live without it at all. But like, I just want to take it out and just ensure it growing good and make sure it doesn't get the getting the nutrients taken away, so they don't grow into some big lush looking succulents. Now it's always be careful, especially going into these tight nooks and crannies. That's the reason why I use a tweezer like this. So now I will apologize because I don't even know if my camera is focusing, but what I'm doing right now is I'm just reaching into these tight little pockets where these annoying weeds are, and I'm just gonna find their roots and just really take them out. As you can see, I finally got it. Woo, that's nice. Okay, so there's a lot more I need to do. This is pretty much like a daily routine to keep the weeds at bay, because like I said, these weeds, they're seedlings, or the seeds that are underneath this they're underneath the leaves here. As you can see, those little tiny pods, those teeny tiny pods right there. So I usually just take them off, make sure I take them off with the roots and the seedlings. And yeah, now I'm just gonna weed off everything, and then I'll show you the final product for this. So yeah, let's go. Alrighty, so we have weeded all of the weeds, and it looks super clean and it's so neat right now. I cleared out every single leaf and weed from all the teeny tiny pockets, and it just looks very clean. Now there's a little bit more, but like it's pretty much impossible to literally clear off every single weed, but you could clear off as much as possible. Now also, while in this weeding process, you could also take out dry leaves from your succulents just to clear out the detritus. Make sure your succulents is in a clean environment. Even though they're outdoors, it's natural for them to drop their leaves, but I want to make sure they do not have fungal and also pest issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around these kalanchoes here, super nice, okay, and just remove out these crusty leaves that has seen better days. So I have to just take off the ones on the ground as well, just to make sure there isn't dried leaves. Now the reason why I do this is because I do not want pests. Mealybugs love to go and hide on these sort of dried leaves, and when it's time to feed, they will go to your leaves and fresh leaves to actually attack your plant. Now as you can see, there's a broken stem here, but it is okay. Well, not really broken, it's actually rooted. Okay, never mind. So yeah, I'm just clearing out the leaves, make sure all of the detritus is actually off from the plant. Alrighty, so we are back. I'm finally back and my phone just died. So I was talking about, we have two kinds of kalanchoes here. One is the Lexiflora kind, and the other it is a lavender scallops. And it looks absolutely adorable because there's like butterfly shapes, and you also have like a bunch of rosettes. So yeah, and I really love these palladillas. Now as you can see, this palladilla leaf here looks brown, but it's not really over yet. So I want to wait for it to be shriveled up entirely. Only I remove the brown leaf. And aren't they looking gorgeous? Now these are actually all from pups. For Lexifloras, they love to grow from pups instead of leaf cuttings, because they are super tricky to actually grow from leaves. And I'm not kidding with you, like I removed a lot. As you can see, the whole stem is just bare, okay, and there's only like a couple of new babies actually growing from them, but they just don't really love to grow from leaves. I just grow mainly from cuttings. I cut them all from the base and also from the stem itself. And as you can see, there's a lot of dried leaves here as well. Now this is my mom's lovely tall turmeric plant, which is blocking the entire view, but it's fine, okay? And yeah, it's just pretty, it's gorgeous, and this is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna take this pot down and I'm gonna show you guys what it is. Alrighty, so here it is. This is the Echeveria gibiflora gigantea, and I'm telling you right now, it's going gigantea. Now the reason they call it gigantea because they can grow giant. They can literally grow huge, and their leaves will frill, and mine is starting to do that, and I'm so happy for it. So before that, when I haven't repotted, it just looks pretty much round. Like it has just these round, no frill leaves, and it's just red on the edge. And now look at this gorgeous one, huh? Isn't it pretty? You can see the wrinkles and frills all over. Now I'm not sure whether mine will have the crunculation, basically bumps on the leaves. They will form over time. I think there is, but I have no idea because it's still in the growing process, and I keep spraying this down with fungicide and making sure it does not have fungal issues, because before that this plant was severely infected with fungal issues and the leaves just would not grow and drop. Like it will keep dropping. So after a whole 2 years of process just trying to grow this plant, and supposedly there was like a few babies coming out from the stem, and it's just not growing because of the fungal issues and the fungal attack. It kind of took over the plant and kind of killed all the little babies, which is pretty sad. But now we are worry free because I sprayed this down with hand sanitizers. Now I will make a video soon talking about that, how to care and deal with fungal issues on your plants, because I have that a lot because my country is just hot and humid, so it just gets rain and sun constantly, so it's just a constant moisture in the atmosphere, and it just causes a lot of fungal issues. But I got that in bay, and now we got this beautiful Echeveria gibiflora gigantea with its lovely curls and frills. Now before this, actually it also had a little bit of variegation. Just a little bit, like a couple of strips of them for a few leaves, but it's fine, you know. I can't wait to find and see more variegations, because as you can see, the edges on this one, there is a little bit of yellowing. Not in a bad way, but in a variegation way, and it's gonna be so... it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be amazing, so I can't wait for that. So I'm just gonna put this back up and I will show you guys the other plants. Okay, so here as well we have a lot of our propagations going on. Now this Kalanchoe lexiflora I have the most in my garden. So I'm going to show you guys the other pile of lexifloras I have. So as you may remember this, I will link the video on top of the screen here and also in the description box, just to show you guys what I do and how do I grow this many lexifloras. So yeah, that's one. And then this is another one. This is a pretty one. This is all just from a single stem, and it's just grown into this lovely tree. Now we got some petunias here, so don't mind that. I'm propagating those and seeding those, and they're growing so cute, though they are actually struggling a little bit with the spider mites, but it's okay. And in here we got our lovely pothos, and there's a yellow leaf. Okay, time to go. See? There we go. Such a big yellow leaf. Okay. So this has been growing super well. So I don't know about the title of this video. This is just going to be a random update, and also caring for weeds and destroying and taking them off from the plant. So here we got some mints, like spear mints growing, so I'll let that be. And then we got weeds right beside it, so that's it. Look at that. So this sort of weed, they just love to grow into this structure where it's just like a giant disc shape, and their roots are very vascular. So I want to take them off because I do not want them to grow in my pots and just take away the nutrients from the succulents and the nutrients I want to give for the succulents. I usually just take them off. I'll just leave the mint here and let it grow out a little bit more, and I'm going to transfer it back into its own mint pot, which is just going to be fun. And I never knew mints can actually travel like this. I'm not sure. Do mints actually travel from spores? I have no idea, but apparently I think this is a Australian mint, so it just travels all over the place. I don't know how did it do that, but it did, and it's so nice. It just smells good in the garden as well. So here it is. This is another pot of succulent arrangement that I'm still working on. It looks very empty on the side, but it's full in the middle. Here we got a lovely aloe, like a Christmas aloe, and it's just growing nicely. It just gets these lovely red tips and edges, and it just looks so pretty. We got some panda plants of Kalanchoe tomentosa. We got some sedums, golden sedums. In fact, this is some Haworthias, just a few of them, and also I think this is a Gasteria of some sort. I'm not sure. Over here we have a bunch of Sansevieras, my mom's Sansevieras, that we put it out here outdoors because we are actually dealing it with pests, and there's just a lot of those teeny tiny white flies or something. We also have scales on them, which is just unpleasant, so we took them out here, sunned them, sprayed them down with isopropyl alcohol or ethanol alcohol, just dilute it a little bit, and also with fungicide just in case, and also neem oil mixture all in one. And it's just good because it actually took away all of the pests. So yeah, like I said, I will make a video on that, talking about how to treat and take away pests from these plants. So stay tuned for that. That will be real soon. Over here is just like a little tomato plant I'm just growing, which is just total random and not really succulent related. But here we got our older succulents, and you can see how sun stressed that is. Okay? Super pretty. Now my little Verahegan pot just looks a little bit sad. Like, it's not really doing the best of the best. I don't really say it's doing the best. It's just doing okay category, which I don't really like it. So I'm actually propagating a bunch more of those leaves and just making sure I continue its generation of Verahegans in my garden, and that way I don't have to really buy them again when they die all it, because like it just drops its leaves constantly. I do not know why. This spot gets the lessest rain. Like, it does not get any rain, but I think it could be just this corner that it gets a lot of rain and just soaks the pot too much. But yeah, I have no idea. So as you can see, these Palladias as well are just growing nicely over here. Those are from they're pups from the mother plant that I showed you. This is my oldest Laxiflora Kalanchoe. This is the one that started this giant swarm of Kalanchoes in my garden. But it's pretty, I know. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long. It's just gonna be a short, quick one just to show you guys what I do as a daily basis on the garden, trying to clear off weeds and trying to maintain and fit things back into shape. So it looks very presentable and it looks very nice. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and click the notification bell down below just to get yourself updated with new videos weekly. I'll post a video once a week, and it's just for entertainment and also education purposes to educate you on how to grow and how to care for these lovely plants. I do also do a little bit of houseplants, so stay tuned for those as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!